By now, if you happen to see the new Jurassic World Rebirth trailer, you probably noticed Spinosaurus looks like it's making an appearance in the film. Hey everyone, Mike here with Prehistoric Magazine. Welcome back to another video. Now, I love Spinosaurus. It was my favorite dinosaur when I was a teenager back in the 1990s. It was my favorite animal. It was unique. It was from Africa. It had that distinguishable sail atop its back. And I think one of the things that really drew me to it in the early days of my life was just the fact that if you were to see this animal, if you were to see this animal in the flesh, I think you'd be able to distinguish right off the bat probably what animal that was just because of its sail. Now, I know there's Oxalia from Brazil that we're still learning about, but Spinosaurus is a truly unique animal. Unfortunately, I guess I say unfortunately because we just don't know what the hell it was, what it was doing. Was it making its living on land? Was it making its living in the water? Was it making its living in the shallows? Was it doing a little bit of all of those, which is kind of what I believe it to be doing. But nonetheless, it looks like it's in Jurassic World Rebirth. It's got some pretty cool scenes where the main characters are on a boat and they're kind of being hunted by it. And these Spinosaurs are helping the mosasaur. I do not necessarily know what they're doing. I mean, let's face it, it's taken some massive creative liberties. Those species were separated by about 30 million years, so obviously they never lived together. But, it's an interesting take. Some of the things that I noticed right off the bat with the Spinosaurs is, they're not really being too aggressive with the coloration of them. The main base tone color of the body is brown. That's very similar to Jurassic Park 3. If you remember that, 2001, that was a pretty cool moment for myself to see Spinosaurus on film in a big budget blockbuster Hollywood movie. That was phenomenal at the time. I was 19 years old, 2001. Never forget that, seeing that in the theaters with my sister. But nonetheless, the brown coloration seems to be extending on over into Jurassic World Rebirth. And that, I don't know if that's a complaint. I would like more colors in dinosaurs, but that seems to be what the franchise kind of does. They don't really take too much leaps and bounds as far as coloration. Now, I did get a moment to pause the trailer, and there's a moment where the Spinosaurs looks like they're heading out to sea. They're harassing this ship with Scarlett Johansson on it, and it looks like the sail is kind of striped like white and black, kind of brown. So there's definitely some coloration on the sail. Love to see more of that. Now, we don't know anything about the movie. It's anyone's guess if we're going to see these Spinosaurs out of the water. Maybe they only take place in the water. Love to see them standing. Be curious to see how they represent Spinosaurus if the animal does in fact go up onto land. Now, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating, but there's been so much back and forth pretty much since 2014, that National Geographic article came out. Been so much back and forth. It could swim, couldn't swim, probably lived in the shallows, hunted in the shallows. I like to think of it as a massive heron hunting in the shallows, a 50-foot long heron from hell hunting in the shallows. Now, in Jurassic World Rebirth, they're obviously, looks like they're hinting more at an aquatic lifestyle. They're heading out to sea. They're working in coordination, in cahoots with the mosasaur, and they're hunting humans, it looks like. So it looks like the filmmakers are taking more of a seaworthy, submersed in the water approach to Spinosaurus. But I'm curious to hear what you all have to think about it. Just from the trailer, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think the animal is going to be doing? Do you think it's going to be primarily on land? Do you think it's going to be primarily in the water? Or do you think we may get a mixture of all of that? Curious to hear your thoughts on Spinosaurus, going to make an appearance in the new Jurassic World Rebirth movie. Thanks for all the comments. Really appreciate them. Love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Take care.